Hello everyone, this is Daryl20, and welcome to episode 6 of Glacial Awakening with Soren. Soren, I like what you're doing with the place.
I built a wall, and
I see it.
there is no house.
I mean,
But in one of the two missions you told me I could do.
I mean, like, you could put a room on this, and it would, like, a roof, and it would just be like a really big house.
Big house, yeah.
Yeah, you know, like,
So
houses are typically...
in the big house?
Houses are typically just cubes, so you're like 5/6 of the way there.
The sad point is of the size and dimensions of this building.
Is it not 9 by 9?
It's kind of a 9 by 9. Actually, I realized it after I was finished building it.
Is it an 81 by 81? Because that would be awesome.
So it's 9 sections of these squares.
Perfect. It's
I was
perfect.
not aware of that until after I was like, ah.
Change nothing. It's perfect. I love it. It's the perfect size.
So this block here should be the center.
Nice. Very nice.
Anyway.
Okay. So, like, are we going to break into the floorboards, or are we going to move stuff up?
We can break it into floorboards if you want. I would just recommend staying within the squares.
Yeah, fair enough. Looking good. I like it, actually. It looks very, very fancy.
The only downside to build is the use of marble. I have to go find marble every time.
Oh, yeah. I can see that. It's a lot of astral marble, too.
It is, yeah.
My goodness.
We don't have iron yet, so I couldn't do chisel things.
Right. Fair enough. I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory. It's been like 4 or 5 days since we recorded. I don't remember at all what we were doing. I remember we were playing with these things, with the crucibles and the sawmill, and I was playing with stuff. That's about it. We were working on... We were wrapping up the end of Chapter 1, actually. That's what we were working on.
Correct. So, cores for ores. Right quest.
I just don't know what any of these things are. Cores for ores, right.
So those crystals, focus on making those.
And 32 crystals. Right. And those came from smelting mysterious mixture, which was the mysterious leaves and the mysterious dust. Right. I remember this now. So I have some mysterious dust, right?
And if you come over here real quick.
Yeah. You're growing it, right? Yeah, we're growing mysterious dust.
They're really fast, actually, too.
Do they grow quickly?
They grow pretty quickly, yeah.
Nice.
Now, it's not like blinding speeds here, but when you leave it and come back, it's like, okay, well, okay, done. Like that.
Right, yeah, it already grew, right?
Yeah.
Now, does it, if you, like, because there's 2 growth states, right? Like, this is the small, and then there's a large one.
So the first one you can break it and get, I think, guaranteed 1 or maybe a chance of 1. The second one, I think, has an extra chance to give you more.
Okay, cool. That's nice. I wonder if it's affected by, fortune in any way.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't see a point to, like, I wouldn't mind trying it, but I don't see a point to actually be doing it. No.
Yeah, I was just curious, you know. But yeah, it looks like you get a lot of mysterious dust. Now, the mysterious leaves come from mysterious saplings, right?
Correct. And you can grow them in the bonsai pot, which you were working on last. And you can also grow a normal tree with the fertilizer.
Right. So how do we grow the tree again? Because didn't we say...
The bonsai pot they were making.
What now? The
bonsai pot you were making. You were making refractory brick, I think.
Yeah, but you found a way to plant the tree, like, on something.
So you plant down a normal sapling, and then you grow it with the fertilizer.
Oh,
so you don't grow the tree again. You grow it once. So that's why the bonsai pot's useful.
Gotcha.
Because it will just keep giving you materials.
Right. So I was working on a refractory block, which is an unrefined refractory block, right? And a hopper we can make with... Ooh, you can make hopper with stone. That's nice and handy. That's right. And I was working on ash, flint clay, slaked lime, and clay. So we've got clay.
A kiln, I think.
We've got ash.
Which you have. Okay, cool.
Flint clay. And flint clay is the soaking pot? That's right. I remember now. I made a soaking pot, which I needed boards for, and masonry bricks. So masonry bricks we made last episode. Boards were made in the sawmill. So we made a sawmill, which is pretty cool. It is cool. The sawmill's neat, Soren.
Mm-hmm. Wood chips are interesting.
Yeah, it like sputters all over the place. Was I recording when I made this?
I think you were.
I can't remember. I made one like between episodes or something. For sure, I remember that.
45 mason.
Oh wow, you have a
paper.
lot of wood. Right, so like to make this thing, we needed. Hey, where'd it go? There it went. Boards. So it's like wood slabs on there, right? You're like surprisingly organized, Mr. Soren.
Yeah.
I mean, you must be really bored when I'm not here. Is that what it is?
No.
Oh, I just learned that the stone saw blade takes durability damage. That's kind of cool.
Yes. Yeah. I think you actually mentioned that at the beginning.
Did I?
I think
So
so.
light that guy, the thing spins, and then you put your board on there. And then it's like, and it starts sawing it up. And like it spits piles of wood chips everywhere. It's kind of cool.
That was not picking it up. That was placing down a block over it, apparently.
Like, I think that's an interesting... I haven't seen a Minecraft mod do that before. Where, like, while the block's operating, it, like, basically spawns blocks nearby. And they have certain effects.
I'm kind of hoping that the next tier up doesn't do that. Like
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be cool if it
but
didn't do that. And I'm sure if you, like, surrounded it with some kind of block, it wouldn't be able to overwrite them.
Probably.
Yeah.
You just replace, like, void the block and put it there instead.
Yeah.
That'd be just
I surrounded it with diamond blocks, and it turned them into wood chips.
No, I have wood chips.
Wood chips everywhere. All right, so I got a soaking pot now, which is how I get flint clay. So crushed flint goes into the soaking pot with liquid clay, right? So crushed flint goes into the soaking pot with liquid clay. Now, liquid clay, we needed a... Is this what we needed? Crucible, which I made maybe between episodes. And look, there's liquid clay in there.
Oh, that sound. Right, goodness.
That's cool. Okay. And then crushed flint, maybe? Sweet. It's working, Soren.
Nice.
Yeah. So so that's what I made between episodes, I think, was the stone crucible and the soaking pot, and then you put that in there, and that makes that. Now, the last thing I need is slaked lime, which is quick lime with water. And quick lime is smelted crushed limestone, which we can get from limestone rocks, which we can get from cobbled limestone, which we can get from lump of clay and limestone rocks, or maybe other things. Have we found limestone in the world yet?
I think so. I don't know if I break it, I get that block back or not.
If you break limestone, we have limestone rocks, so that works, at least.
I have cobble limestone as well, so.
Do we have cobbled limestone? Where is that? I don't see that.
The left block.
It's in there.
Far left. Great, yeah. It looks.
Oh, yeah,
next
we
to
do
the
have a little
granite.
bit. Yep, we definitely have some of that. Okay, cool. So to get the slaked lime, I need to take these little things and hit them with a hammer on the anvil. I like it. That's easy peasy. And then I need to smelt that. Now then, because my brain is complete mush, do we have a furnace yet or no?
The kiln thing?
Is that what we got? Is that our best bet?
Yeah. So you gotta fill it with charcoal. Or, like, wood or whatever.
Do I put the charcoal in this chest, or is that like an output chest?
This hopper.
Ah, gotcha. And then I light it, right?
Yeah.
Hooray! Looks like it's working. Yeah, it's gonna work. Beautiful. Yeah, I do like these things. Do we have a bed? We have a bed, right?
You turn around. You're standing. It's right here.
I'm sorry, you made it white. It's like the same color as everything else on the ground.
It's just what I had, but
It's literally camouflaged.
Do we have a bed? No.
It's literally camouflaged.
Sorry, I like
It's literally surrounded by snow. Can't help it.
I didn't do 2 of those things.
I mean, I'm just
I
saying.
didn't choose the color, and I didn't mean to put it in snow. But you're not wrong. It was hard to see.
It's hard to see. I'm just saying.
Like
All right, so that should be this.
I need to help Zero. He's like above him. Where is he?
What's happening? I'm confused. Old man yells at Cloud. Alright, so what you need is water first. Okay. And then, okay, nice. 8 goes in there, and then 8 will come out. Beautiful.
I fix.
Oh, better. Looking better.
Better.
It stands out now. Like, red would be perfect,
By a
but... red would have been perfect, right? But blue works.
Do we have red? I don't see red.
Nifty. So those things smelt like 8 objects at a time, but they take a little while to smelt. It's still cool, though.
Yeah, they take longer than a normal furnace, but hey, that's what we have.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's neat. I like it. Alright, so this quick lime is happening over here. I also like how, like, when you look at it, Wayla has a nice progress bar tooltip. That would be really annoying if you had no idea how much time was left.
Yeah. So I imagine this mod in town is kind of like, eh.
Ooh, sufficiently soaked. Sufficiently slaked. So I've got 24 of those unfired refractory bricks. So that's... I'm just going to pop them right in there along with that. And that should get that going. Cool. And that'll get us a, whatchamacallit, Soren? A hopper. Bonsai doohickey. So I can make a hopper then, yes?
Hmm?
I thought I saw I could make a hopper, which is cool.
Yes, you can make it out of stone.
Yeah.
That's how we have them. You can make them out of smooth stone and a normal chest or a stone chest.
Nice. So I'll have a hopping bonsai so we can plant the mysterious sapling, and I'll throw it on top of a chest, and then we'll be cool.
Yes.
So which mod is this from? Hearthwell? I've heard good things about Hearthwell. I forget where from, but I have.
It's pretty interesting. I like it.
Yeah.
There's definitely things that can be improved with it. I mean, that's true for most mods.
Yeah, it's pretty much true for every mod, right?
Yeah. A lot of it's
Okay.
in world, but there's very little UI in it,
Right, and that's like a few mods go that route, and I kind of like that.
which is good.
Yeah, no, it's neat. Like UIs are needed for a lot of things, but it's also more fun if you can manage to make your mod not need a UI. All right, so why can't I
how do I
plant
get the
mysterious
dirt back
sapling
out?
here? Oh, I need mysterious dust blocks.
Yeah, we have that. I just don't know how to get the dirt out unless I need a shovel. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, mysterious dust blocks. There we go. Cool. But then you were also saying just plant a sapling, right?
Yeah, if you plant a sapling, then you use the fertilizer. So I have 4 on me.
What happened to that, like, I grow trees fast block?
It's in my inventory. There you go.
Wait. Oh, it's the bone meal you have to use.
There you go.
Hello. Cool. And then I thought I had shears. What did I do with them? Because we need that, right?
Far last chest. Yeah.
Found them. Right? So doing the hopping bonsai will make it automated, which will be cool, right? It's a little slow. So I wanted to speed it up with a little quick shearing action. Nice. We got leaves and wood.
Infinite, which is nice.
Yes.
Roll a bonsai tree. Nice, congrats.
I love bonsai trees. It's a good mod.
It's a lot less hit on FPS for that for certain, because you're not setting block everywhere.
Right. Okay, cool. All right, let's come back in a sec and see what's next for us in the shenanigans world. Actually, I don't know if that's where Soren probably wants those things.
Yeah, mysterious mixture, and then we smelt that with the kiln.
I'm gonna put you in the last chest. Weird things. All this stuff I'm putting away. All right. So now that we've got that, Soren, we should be able to make this crystal block thing, which is crystal mixture that's smelted. Right? And crystal mixture is dust around the leaves. So that's gonna get me... So I need at least like 4 or 5 of them, right?
We're gonna want a few, yeah.
So I'm gonna go with 5 and smelt them up, because that's just like the number of saplings I had on me. Bing! Hooray! And that'll get me 5 blocks, which will get me a lot of crystals, to be fair. That'll get me like a lot of crystals. The rock core only needs 1 crystal.
And then we crush those. Not all of them, but crush quite a few.
Right. Well, for rock cores, which is our quest, I don't need to crush anything. You can crush them? What does crushing them do?
Crushing gives you random crystals.
Oh,
They'll
that's
probably
neat.
tell us this in a minute.
Okay. And what do they do?
You craft things with those. So, like, if you look at the use for rock cores,
Right.
I want iron ore, for example. I put down the rock core, and then I infuse it with the shard of sacred land, and then I put sand next to it. And then eventually that rock core will, or the sand or rock core will turn into iron ore.
That's kind of cool.
I think it's the core.
That's interesting.
And then you have all those other recipes that do the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I hope it's the sand that turns into iron ore, not
So
the rock
you can
ore.
have sand, and then when you have iron ore, you can actually use the iron ore as the catalyst too.
And what's that do?
It's basically like your targeter. So you use sand as a, like, this is what I want to use as my crafting recipe. Like a bucket would be to a recipe. It doesn't get used up. It's just pointed what it's using.
Neat.
So the sand will stay there after the process is done. The rock core will turn to iron ore.
I've got rock cores. They're, to be fair, not expensive, so if I have to keep placing them down, that's fine. Neat. Okay, cool. So was that the quest complete? 32 crystals and 8 rock cores. Okay, yeah, he wants me to have a lot of those rock core things. So I'm gonna need a little bit more smooth stone.
Should be 8 in the system, and then I don't know if our fisher's still going. Probably stopped. We can also make smooth stone now.
True. We can smelt it up.
Yeah. That's how I built this wall, in fact. I had snow, but there was a kind of like the seam across each layer, so we had switched out from snow to brick.
Ah, yeah, I can see that being annoying. Nice. Okay. So a little bit more smooth stone, and that'll be good. So you wanted 36 of these or something like that. So that's the task complete for that piece of it.
Okay, I didn't think snow would actually keep it levitated, but there it is. It levitates.
Oh. Is that the crusher? Yeah, that's neat.
Boink.
Boink. That is cool. Simple things Dyer finds fun. So is there a way to convert these back? Not without a chisel. Which is a bummer. Because you can make them like that and that, right? So easy peasy, right? Without a chisel. But we don't have a chisel yet, really, so... Is there... Oh, we have that artisan work tables mod. Okay, cool. That's neat. Okay. So that's that, and then I just need 2 more smooth stone per thingy. I wonder if it's ore dictionary. It might be. Nope. Not. Today I learned not ore dictionaried. Quest complete. Quest for cores. Cores for ores. Okay. And that got me a bellows.
Yeah, so that actually makes things faster for me here. I actually wanted to put that on the kiln.
You have to do something with it, like...
Oh, I step on it. Okay.
Oh, that's neat. And you don't jump on it, you just stand on it for a little bit. Do it again.
Oh, wow,
That's
that
cool. Look how fast that is. It's reducing the time, like, significantly.
Yeah. So what happens if you put yours on?
I want to
Yeah,
wait for
jump
the
on
next cycle.
Okay.
It's actually like... Okay, there we go.
It's a bit too fast.
Go. I don't know that it's doing much. I mean, maybe a little bit. I like it, though. I like it. That's cool. It's like a tick accelerator, but only for his own mod.
A little more. Fine. Now I need to go get a pig and just.
Do what now?
I'll be back.
I'm worried about that. When Soren says, that means he got an idea, and probably gonna be a bad time for everybody involved.
Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. No, that's even worse. Like when Soren says it'll be fine,
so
that's
have you watched
significantly
Indiana
worse.
Jones? The one where he's like replacing the sandbag thing, or the treasure with the sandbag?
No, that was a bad. That something bad happened after that. Remember?
Details. Oh, that's fine.
There was nothing good that came out of that. In fact, every part of that scene was bad.
He made it out alive.
Barely.
I'm upset. Penguins are not fat enough, apparently.
Penguins are not heavy enough.
Oh, yeah, he feels insulted. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Mr. Penguin. That is cool, though. I like that. All right, cool. All right. Back to questing. Back to questing. So did we need the Seed of Life for anything?
I don't know what it is. It's Hearthwell, too.
Right-click on the ground to breathe life. I assume it just makes grass blocks.
Craft.
Right? Probably grass blocks?
Yeah.
I mean, I can make one real quick, actually. I think I've got almost everything I need.
Yeah, sapling, ice crystals we should have, I think. If not, we have the freezer up here.
Yeah. How do we make ice crystals again? It's 4 heavy snow.
And we have lots of snow on the second chest. Try a cow.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
cow.
which ones are which.
Direct.
I don't think entities have a weight measurement, so I don't think we have to worry about that.
I think it's probably just checking per player, really.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm sure it is, right? Because entities don't have a weight. Unless he specifically says, like, cows.
Cows are fat enough. They have 4 stomachs, therefore they have weight.
Yeah, totally. Makes sense to me.
Penguins are flightless, so...
They might have been flapping their wings.
Need not remind them that they can't fly by making them weigh things down.
That feels cruel and unusual. Okay. And then a Seed of Life just needs 2 dirt. Cool. Yeah, my suspicion, Soren, is that this is one of those, like, turns dirt into grass type of blocks.
Probably, yeah.
Let's see what the quest book says, because it did say something. If you are lucky, you may find some grass near your base, but if you aren't so lucky, you can also create glass with a Seed of Life. You can infuse grass with mystical dust to create mystical grass. Dun dun dun!
Can we just keep that Seed of Life? Just for now, in case we want to use it later. Chapter 2!
I mean, it was so cheap to make, I just want to see how it works.
Fair.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, as a matter of fact, it even got us some fertile soil.
Oh yeah, fertile soil actually makes grass around it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, it's weird that he has us make that if we already have fertile soil. Okay.
I just work here, Soren. I don't know how things work.
Welcome to Chapter 2, Diddly-Doo.
Diddly-doo. Does it say that in the
Gives
book?
me chests. Yes. This pack knows me.
He's like, Soren's probably playing this pack. We better give him some more chests.
Right? More storage. More.
To be fair, though, like, we've already established that we have access to crates. So that should be crates, not storage.
I already did the first quest. You're welcome.
Yay! And probably the second one as well.
I didn't figure which one's the crucible. No. I did.
Sweet. And the soaking pot's done, too. So yeah,
Clay
skipped
from
ahead,
that?
Chief.
Give me that one. And stone anvil. Ooh. Gather druidic supplies. Then there's also bloomery. That looks fun. Ash? Oh, we have a little bit of ash.
Yeah, I made a little bit of ash. It's basically not hard to make.
Oh, yeah, no, that's super easy. Hold on.
Yeah, if you have that refractory thing, if not, you just light wood on fire and you're good.
Yeah. It's the plan.
I think I got it. Hang on.
I was gonna get more planks.
I had some. That should do 31 at a time, right? It should do it all at once.
Just do all of it.
Hooray!
Nice.
Ash quest complete.
Did you get this done without Dyer? I didn't. He did all of it. I just took the credit from him to go.
Hopping bonsai plant.
Ooh. I like how we're getting all the, like, I don't understand why these are quests.
I think we were meant to get it with the bone mealing of the sapling like you did. But then, like, because JEI only showed the hopping bonsai thing, I went ahead and did all the hopping bonsai. All these quests were prerequisites for hopping bonsai, right? Like, I needed to make the sawmill and the crucible to make the pot, and I needed the ash and whatnot to make the bonsai. So those were all prereqs. Right?
Ah, okay, fair enough. Who needs the quest book when we just have knowledge of how these things work?
Exactly. But no, that's effectively what happened, right?
Ah, so that first quest, the grit vase, is kind of the block breaker in this, I believe.
Oh, neat. The grit vase can be used to automatically harvest blocks, like trees. For example, place the grit vase, then right-click it with mysterious fertilizer a few times to grow a tree in the vase. This tree will break any blocks within a generous radius above itself. If you would like to blacklist or whitelist what blocks it can break, you can use a tray. Read the Book of Wells for more information. That's kind of cool.
So you place down a tray, and it's kind of like an in-world filter. So you place down items in it. It's neat. It's not extremely clear of what blocks it's breaking. Is my only downside to it. It's a small range to start with, and then you can improve it over time. But there's no way to like view the range without just placing a block and see if it breaks.
Okay. So I have to place down a rock core, right-click the rock core with a shard indicated by the JA recipe that you want for this quest, the gray shard. Place the catalyst block, also indicated, next to the rock core. The catalyst block will pop off. Continue to place the catalyst block next to the rock core until it eventually converts. Later in this chapter, you will be given a stabilizer, which will prevent the catalyst block from popping off. Cool. Okay.
So if you want to try it over here.
Yeah, sure. So we need sand, shard of sacred land, and rock core, right? So do we have that shard of sacred land, or did you get one?
So do you have the crystals still on you?
I do.
Throw a few on top of the crusher. Oh, okay, that works too.
Don't you have to like put them down and then drop?
You can, but I mean.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot you can do that.
So we'll just keep doing this until I get it. Really? I hope that works.
That way works. All right. So we need the shard of. Holy heck! I got a lot.
Sacred land, I think?
Hold on. Shard of sacred land. Yes, I got one of those. Cool.
Okay, so then place down your core somewhere.
Hit it with the shard, right? And then place sand next to it. Oh, that's cool.
Now, some of these... Yeah, so some of these pop the sand off, you're going to place it back. So it's not quite like a time restraint, I don't think, but it's the mini game that you have to partake in. This is something I've actually pointed out to the mod authors, like, I don't think this is a fun mini game, necessarily.
Well, he said there's a stabilizer that prevents this from happening.
Yeah. But I don't see what, like, you can just sit here and hold right click, really, is the thing. Like, it's not a hard nor mind-inducing mini game.
Right. My feedback would be it pops off too frequently.
Yeah, like if it did something that was, if I had to actually figure out a puzzle or something, do some kind of task, sure. But this just feels like I can just place a block placer and be done.
Hey, look, it worked. It turned into iron ore. Neat. All right, that's cool. How many quests do I need? So it says later on we'll get a stabilizer, right? Where is that stabilizer? I'm just curious, like, what that recipe looks like. Light core stabilizer needs a lot of things. Azul machine case, azul ingots. All right. Neat.
So we need 4 of that ore.
Yes, yes we do. I'm just gonna throw all my crystals there because we can just get more than we want.
Stuff.
Hey, I got exactly 3 of the kind of things that I need, so there's that. Yeah, no, it's not terrible. I'm going to put the crystals in the far right chest, by the way. Hey, we got a stone anvil. I don't know where that came from, but it exists.
One of the quest rewards.
So what happens if I do this?
It just stacks. There's just stack sand on it. Just make a pillar of sand.
I'm just finding that it's faster if you like surround it with sand.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's a cool idea. I put the ones I wanted away as well because I'm a genius. Where's my building gadget when I need one?
Yeah. So I like this kind of system, but most blocks don't have following mechanics. If they did only following mechanic blocks, then that'd be okay.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I like what you're saying there.
Like the one that requires glowstone or gold just seems like no. Place 3 cores, yeah. There we go, cool.
Yeah, no, my feedback would be as long as you get the stabilizer relatively quickly enough, that's cool.
So using Hearthwall solely in Volcano Block, I made a obsidian generator.
Okay.
Using these amplifying tubes.
Yeah.
They're fun.
So amplifying tubes from Hearthwall.
Which I don't know if I got them or if they fell on the ground.
They fell on the ground and I picked them up for
you,
so you didn't lose them.
Yeah, my inventory is full, so I didn't know what happened to them.
So that's interesting. So basically, you put them on the ground. I guess the 2 to 8 is how many of them need to be stacked on top of each other or something?
Yes, so you can put 2 minimum, and then the more you place, the faster it goes.
Okay. Why does it say 2
Turn
to
cobblestone
8?
to lava.
Okay.
And then you can turn lava, obviously, into obsidian. And then you can use that block breaker thing that we just talked about to break the obsidian.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm assuming raw azul blocks are in our future. And because the quest asks for iron ingots, I assume we're also not gonna ore double these in any way.
Yeah, so mysterious dust, clay, and crystal blocks makes the raw azul. We also want to probably turn those iron into iron ingots.
I'm trying to figure out how. You would think the stone kiln would do it, but it does not, sir.
Lapis, how hard is lapis to get now? Okay, so look at the top of the line quests. Gather Druidic, and then we can get the lapis, and then we can make the cobblestone, the runic stone to make furnace.
There's also the natural altar. But what else? What were you talking about?
The top line of quest, you get the third one's lapis. With lapis, you can use that to make the furnace.
Okay. There's also this thing called a bloomery.
Yeah, that looks fun. From above, right-click an ore into the bloomery, right-click some fuel in the bloomery. Fuel, charcoal, allow bloomery to operate quickly, but weaker fuels like sticks will make it very slow. Okay. Use tongs to pick up bloom and transfer it into an anvil. Oh. Huh. And there's mechanical bellows. Ooh. Okay, how hard is the bloomery to get? Oh, actually, we almost have that done, don't we?
I like it. Okay, cool. So the quest line along the top, you said, right?
Yeah, if you work on, I'll work on the bloomery. You can work on the druidic stuff. You like roots quite a bit.
I do. Let me come back in a minute though, because I feel like long in the tooth. Well, so we got iron sword, but we can't smelt it, right? So you were gonna look at you were gonna do the what's up here, the creating lapis stuff.
No, the bloomery.
Where's the bloom?
You were literally just talking about the bloomery, and I was saying I'll do that.
Oh, is that not a quest at all?
Bloomery? I'm gonna do a quest. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you want, I just didn't see bloomery as. Oh, I see it. There it is, bloomery. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Okay. So that's one way to get iron.
Oh, you were looking in the list. I get to know.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, can you smelt iron in a furnace though?
It says right-click fuel, right-click an ore into the bloomery, and then you have to use tongs with that stone anvil that we just got.
Right.
So maybe.
Well, no. What I'm saying is that like a regular vanilla furnace doesn't seem like it can smelt iron.
The iron ore. No, probably not.
No. So, like, we have to process the iron ore with your thing, the bloomery. So, yeah, go ahead and make the bloomery between episodes if you want. That's fine. And then when we come back, I'll work on the druidic stuff to get a furnace so that your bloomery plus my furnace will yield iron ingots, maybe, potentially.
Okie dokie.
Sound cool?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Devil 20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. For now, take it easy.